guys, it is February 8th, a Monday. I had a sociology midterm this morning, and then I did a little workout, and I've just been studying for upcoming midterms ever since. But now it's about 2:30, and I thought I would show you guys my favorite vegan gluten-free cookie recipe. I've shared these cookies on my Instagram before, but I wanted to do a little video and take you guys on a little nice sunny walk later with Max. I highly recommend using these cookies if you are just looking for alternatives or need to bring something along to a family occasion. My family, my boyfriend's family, and a bunch of friends have approved these cookies. If you need to bring it somewhere where not everyone is used to eating gluten-free or vegan desserts, I highly recommend these cookies. All right, just to briefly run through the ingredients. For the flour in these cookies, we are using oat flour and almond flour. I have a cup of both. If you don't usually keep oat flour around, you can just take like a bag of oats and blend it up. This is the Quaker brand. And then we have almond flour here. We typically use the red Bob Mills flours when it comes to any gluten-free flour. Half a cup of coconut sugar and half a cup of vegan chocolate chips right here. These are the Enjoy Life brand. They're really, really good and vegan. And then I'm using some almond milk. If you can't have almond flour or almond milk, you could definitely substitute this for coconut flour. You just might need a little bit more, and then substitute the almond milk for coconut milk. We're gonna use baking soda and baking powder, some vanilla extract. You can use vegan butter or you can use coconut oil. I thought it tasted really good last time I used this, so this is the Earth Balance brand, soy-free. And then of course we need our homemade maple syrup for some extra sweetness. We make this here at home, but you can obviously just pick one up at the store. Duke. What? What? Come on. Do you want out? It is so sunny outside. Stretching. Hey. The sun, oh my God. Max. This is the cookie dough, and just for reference, if you decide to make them, this is the perfect consistency that you want. If they are too wet, then just add some more of either flour, probably oat flour would be best. And then if they're too dry, you can add more maple syrup, more almond milk, whatever you want. Here are the cookies before they go in. They're gonna go in for 12 to 15 minutes. I like to take them out while they're a little bit soft still so they harden when they cool, and then they're really nice texture in the middle. Do you want to go for a walk? Want to go for a walk? Yeah? You want to go for a walk? Okay, let's go. Let's go. Max and I have just started our walk. Those cookies turned out to be amazing. They never fail. It is pretty cold today. There's a lot of wind, but we're just gonna enjoy some time in the sun, and then I will feed the horses. And for the rest of the night, I will be studying and maybe FaceTiming a friend later, one of my girlfriends from school. I definitely miss being in Ottawa with all of my friends, but I do love being out here in the nature. so grateful to be able to go on walks like this in our woods and on the road. It's just so lovely. I always try to remember how lucky I am because honestly, nature is the best therapy for me, and it just puts me at peace, and I just love it. I can never get enough of it. Like, look at that sun. Hi, Duke. Dukey. Dukey. Are you hungry? Come on. Dinner time. It's so bright right now. I'm just sitting in the sun here waiting for the horses to finish up eating. Ryder's fallen asleep in the sun here. Although it was windy and cold, it was still a beautiful walk, so I'm glad I got outside. I think it's just so important too, if you can. If you're somebody who doesn't like the winter or the cold, I totally get it. It can be brutal for sure. Try and find something that you like to do outside in the winter, because just getting the sunshine is so good for you, and I swear it will make you feel so much happier and so much better, especially during something like a week of midterms. It's really important for me to get out in the sun right now. I understand if you're a student living in an apartment, it can be really hard, especially during these times of COVID. So getting out and going on walks, or just finding like a study spot that gets a lot of sunlight, things like that, I think is just so important to try and incorporate into your routine, because it really does make a huge difference in the way that I feel anyway. Another exciting thing coming up, it'll be just around the corner in a couple of weeks, I'm sure. Maple syrup season will start. So as you guys saw in the cookies earlier, I used our homemade maple syrup. So my dad actually has been making maple syrup for a really long time now. But maple syrup season is so fun to me. It's like one of my favorite times of the year. As a kid, I would come home from school and I'd hop on the four-wheeler and we'd take our jugs and go to every single tree, hop off and pour the buckets in. And we started off small, but I just love the whole tradition behind it. And it's so important to use your resources and understand your environment. It taught me a lot as a kid and I just love it. It's very rewarding. Hopefully it'll be a good syrup season. Just one more thing I wanted to say. If you like seeing content with the horses, be sure to follow me on Instagram at Great Game Harvest. I post mainly horse content, just cool outdoor views, any outdoor activity that I'm doing, really, hunting, fishing. I'll be posting like camping trips, things like that in the summer. Be sure to follow that if you like seeing the horses.